Meet Aaron Roth, the advisor, who's been in the seat. The advisors who make the biggest difference with leadership teams aren't the ones who've read the most books. They're the ones who've held the accountability, who've managed a P&L, built a team from scratch, and had to answer for the results. Aaron Roth is that kind of advisor. He joined the Lawrence & Co. team roughly a year ago, and here's what you should know about him. What he brings to the table. What I find most valuable about Aaron is the sheer range of seats he has actually sat in. He's been a banker. He's led sales. He's done a lot of M&A. He's served as a COO and as the president of a company. He's worked in private equity, and he's done strategic advisory. On top of all of that, he spent years working alongside one of the best growth CEOs our firm has ever worked with, which is its own kind of education. Very few advisors have carried that much real accountability across that many parts of a business. It means that whatever a CEO is wrestling with, whether it's capital, sales, an acquisition, building the team, or sharpening the strategy, Aaron has very likely been responsible for it himself. He's not advising from theory. He's advising from experience. From Michigan to the C-suite. Aaron grew up in southern Michigan, the youngest of 3 brothers. He spent his whole childhood trying to keep up with guys bigger and faster than him. That chip on his shoulder drove a career spanning banking, fleet management, industrial sales, M&A, COO, and president. He didn't advise on those jobs. He did them. He encountered the scaling up framework and the one-page strategic plan as a president inside a client company. While others treated the OPSP as a quarterly reporting exercise, Aaron used it as his operating system every day. That's when I told him he'd make a natural advisor. And several years later, here we are. The problem. He's most obsessed with Ask Aaron what he sees most when he first gets inside a company. Lack of prioritization and action. Not lack of ideas. Lack of disciplined focus on what actually matters. He'll also push back hard on the assumption that good performers automatically become good leaders. Most companies underinvest in management and leadership training. They promote someone who's great at their job and expect them to figure it out. That's leaving too much to chance. Managing is not the same as leading what he learned the hard way. Early in his advising work, a CEO kept calling Aaron with operational questions that felt out of scope. Aaron resisted. He later realized that was exactly the value the CEO needed from him. Today, he takes his cues from clients. His job is to help the CEO grow, and whatever gets them there fastest is the agenda. How he stays at his best. Aaron starts his day with his faith. Exercises regularly. Protects time with his family, including 5 grandkids, all close by. And he golfs. Not casually. He'll hit balls at lunch if he can. He comes back with twice the energy he had. On leadership, his favorite line comes from Jim Collins. Leadership isn't getting people to do what you need them to do. It's getting people to want to do the right things. That's what he's working toward with every team he sits with.